All right, it's Daily Viewers Voice time, and one of the most popular subjects, Roseanne Barr's racist tweet, quick boot from ABC. Your thoughts coming up?
Definitely a reason for confetti, a reason to celebrate being the best speller in the nation. How this North Texas young man marked his.
Trying this one more time. Hi, Nancy. I'm doing great. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Doing all right? I hope everything's been okay. Excuse me, my ear itches. I'm doing okay, I guess, trying to get with this heat. Well, I'm going to start scheduling my chats a day ahead of time. Well, that's good. I'm going to start my chats a day ahead of time. I'm waiting for the weather to come on, so excuse the background flashes. But I'm going to start scheduling them so people that want to come can come, and that way they know I'm going to be on. How? Hey, Alice. How are you? Well, I know how you are. I'm doing okay. I was at Rachel's for quite a few hours this afternoon. Yeah, Nancy's here. She seems to be missing us. Hey, GC, how are you? Glad to see you back. Hey, Buck. Look, we got Nancy, Alice, GC. And I'm going to apologize for the other day, GC, because I'm not mentioning any names because it was just the three of us. And I believe that other person was under the influence. Oh, how cool is that? Craft channel. I used to craft a lot. I'm glad you're here, GC. I'm trying to wait for the weather to come on to say how hot it's going to be tomorrow. They said something about 104, but we'll see. I know. I think I appreciate that. I think, you know, everything's normally real kosher, but I think a little bit of this was going on, and she couldn't even type right, much less talk. And she spelled it wrong, so I couldn't stop it from being said. So I apologize for that. And I tried to find your email, but you don't have a channel. So, and you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I was afraid you weren't going to come back. I'm glad you did. Let me turn that off so it doesn't glare. All right, I want to see the weather. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it, honey. Anyway, so Alice, what's going on with the van? Thank you, GC. And Nancy, we're supposed to get up to 104 tomorrow. We had the second warmest May in history last month, and it looks like this June is going to be ridiculously hot. It is. Nancy, we're going to try. We're going to try when we head out in that direction. GC, no swimsuit for this old woman. Really? I'm sitting here waiting for it's been like in the 90s. He's not really feeling all that better. I think he just came on to be. So you hear that in the background? That's called an air conditioner. I sat out with my feet in a redneck pool today, so I was doing all right. We must have. I'll put a summer dress on. That's much better for me. Well, maybe it's my channel. Nancy, there is, and we're going to make sure. Okay, so yeah, this internet must be screwy because it says there's only 2 people in here. No, not as sugar, Nancy. He's got an infection in his tooth, which made his sac around his heart infected. Oh, Buck, I know he texted me and said, I got a camera for $6. I'm like, what? Aren't you supposed to be at the hospital? So he's there buying a dash cam. They got him on some pretty strong antibiotics. Yeah. Fuck, you like to network anywhere. It doesn't have to be a hospital. Oh my God, somebody wants to get in the picture. Come on. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, I'm Clyde. He was alone by himself most of the day, so say hi. Say hi, Clyde. Say hi, Clyde. And my mommy clipped my nails, and I'm mad at her. Quit licking. And she held another dog, and I'm mad at her for that. But I'm going to lick her. I'm going to lick that other smell of that other dog off. See, there's no food up there. No food. That's all he wanted to see was whether there was food or not. Okay, you ready? Back down, you little booger. Since we left Nana's, he's been wanting to play all the time now. So, and I was at Rachel's today, and they got 2 female dogs. And one of them, of course, thinks I hung the moon, and she jumps in my... Well, it's smelling musty. Or it's the other one that's smelling musty. But I think it's this one that's smelling... I didn't smell must until that one. Unless the upper one is leaking, I'm going to have to check. This one may have been just sitting. But I mean, it's working okay. I run it at night. I don't run it during the day. I still have... I had... Okay, one report is a lot of my symptoms from my ear are gone after the surgery. 2, I still have to go for another MRI and some x-rays. And my insurance company hasn't okayed that yet. So I'm waiting for that. When they okay it, then I will go for the x-rays and the MRI and go back to my neurological surgeon and see if he wants to do surgery on my neck. Yeah. And he's waiting on my back because my back doesn't give me as much problem as my neck. So I am still walking with a cane, but I'm better than I was, except I still fall. As you can see. Bruises everywhere. But I'm right. Thank you for asking. I know it. I know it. It's ridiculous, you know, but next they're going to check me for fibromyalgia, and I think I'm going to have them check me for lupus and MS because my body goes numb. So, no, I didn't. Alice, he was not in the office today. It was another doctor, and I needed to see him. So, I still got a half a bottle left, but that's extras from other times. But I may just end up going to see a doctor around here. I don't want to travel all the way to Arlington. That's 60 miles. Just to see a doctor who's going to holler at me. The next doctor that hollers at me, I swear to God, I'm going to slap him. Anyway, so tell me about your van. Maybe we can come up with a solution. Oh, hang on. Okay, hold that thought. Type it now.
Not receive a drop of rain and not really feel much of a difference. The front clears us. Your Sunday is dry, and I'll tell you, you are going to love Sunday's forecast compared to what we've had lately. Then we get into Monday night, Tuesday, more thunderstorms are back in the forecast. So as long as we've got some rain in our forecast, actual temperatures will likely not be in the triple digits, but it is the humidity that we have to be more concerned with, just like we were today, and we will be tomorrow too. Now, with these thunderstorms, I mentioned some gusty winds. There is a marginal risk for our far northeastern locations, far eastern parts of Collin County, but I really do believe going into northeastern areas like Paris, Sulphur Springs, that's where the threat will be a little bit greater for one of those stronger storms.
Yeah, 1 minute.
We can't have one somewhere else, but conditions are just a little bit better off to the north and east. But with 20% coverage, that means just a few folks will be dealing with those thunderstorms. So we're talking hottest day of the year, shy of a record, but still actual temperature of 101. Add 5 to 7 degrees, that's what it will feel like, which is why we have the heat advisory. The better news, I don't think I've ever been so happy for 92, ever, because it's going to be 10 degrees cooler on Sunday, but more importantly, not as humid. That north breeze will be out there. May even say that it might feel pretty nice compared to what we've had lately, but it doesn't last forever. Temperatures will begin climbing next week, and that humidity will return. Right now, we range from low 80s in areas like Athens and Gainesville to low 90s in Dallas and Fort Worth, upper 80s out in Mineral Wells, 87 in Bridgeport, mid 80s for Denton and McKinney. But tack on again, 5 or 6 degrees, and there we go. That's that feels like temperature. So we still have upper 90s, it feels like, in Dallas and Fort Worth. The wind breezy for much of the day. Back
all right, let's just get on with the forecast. Put your
15
yapping.
miles an hour through the night. So it's still out of the south, and it'll be out of the southwest tomorrow ahead of us.
GC, yes, he hollers at me all the time.
But on to the west.
Because I
I
smoke.
was talking about West Texas thunderstorms. Well, these severe storms are still going strong, but they're no longer heading east. They're moving southeast, so they'll impact areas like Abilene. I don't expect anything for us here. Just some of this high cloud cover will stream in overhead. And that just means it'll keep us nice and warm tonight. So here's the front that's moving through. This is a big-time weather maker, but notice all of the energy is in the upper plains. It does not come here, which is why our thunderstorm chances are so low. So out the door in the morning, we're talking upper 70s to about 80 degrees. The breeze will pick up out of the southwest. Our front comes in. We've got isolated showers and storms.
Okay, Nancy, thank you, honey, for coming.
Notice upper 90s, low triple digits.
I'm trying to. They said 104, but they knocked it back down to 101.
North winds take over. We dry out overnight, and it will feel much nicer throughout your Sunday. You'll also get a lot more sunshine, too. So if I had to pick a day, I would say Sunday would be the day to get outside and enjoy some fresh air.
101, 92, 95, 96, 98, 98, 99.
Enjoy your Sunday.
Oh, my God. Okay, so your muffler is rusted. What did they say about your exhaust? I'm in I'm in Corsicana, Texas, just south of Dallas, between Dallas and Waco. It's been hotter than normal. So we've got a bad hot as heck here. I was gonna say something else. But I mean, I'm stuck here for now until I get my brakes fixed. Night, Nancy. You have a wonderful night. Okay, so did you take it somewhere else to get your, what did they say about your manifold exhaust? Alice. In GC, they holler at me for this, for smoking, and I mean literally holler at me. Pipe that holds all of it in from one end to the other has holes in it from one end to the other. And they said it would cost how much to replace? Very unprofessional. That's why I don't want to go to them anymore. That's why I haven't been back. No catalytic converter. It doesn't have one, or you don't have to replace it. I think she doesn't have to replace the catalytic converter. Boy, it's a shame we can't go to a junkyard and pull the whole exhaust system on something good. Okay, and what is he gonna say? Hey, Wookie, is he gonna patch up the holes? Is that what you're saying? Well, I know you got all that music going on, Wookie, so you can't. So, Alice, do you have your van has a catalytic converter? Take a deep breath. Okay, so that doesn't need to be replaced. Just the pipes and the muffler and the tailpipe. As far as I'm concerned, that shouldn't be $480. Yeah, so I guess the cat is okay. Wookie's gonna be drunk by the end of the night, I promise you. If he isn't halfway there. Oh. So, and it is Friday, and is Dude gonna come back and fix his mess up? Wookie? Ooh, now I'm getting warm. Okay, well, take a deep breath. Well, call him back. They gotta have 24-hour service. Say, look, dude, you messed this up. Oh, man. God love your heart. Have another beer, Wookie. I had a couple I had 3 margaritas and I already got a headache. I'm not used to drinking to kill you. So did you call the dude back and tell him what's going on? Okay, Buck. Man, Wookie, that's not good. Yeah, you're gonna shake it off. Oh my God, you're terrible, Buck. Anyway, so okay, to get your mind off that for a minute, Wookie, I know you're gonna end up, you're frustrated as heck. I talked to one of the guys that did my brakes, and we're going to replace the rubber brake lines because some other mechanic seems to think that the brake line may have collapsed because brake line, the rubber parts are two sections. There's the outside part and an inside part, and they think the inside may have collapsed. Does that sound right? And he refuses to think that it's a cylinder in the back. Because his mechanic friend. Well, the brake pedal isn't locked up. It's just not putting pressure back, and the pressure isn't going through. They think if it collapsed, the oil, the oh my God, brake fluid isn't going through there right, which isn't giving the pedal the pressure to come back. Well, could have been what was happening. I haven't driven it far since they bled all the brakes. I'm just telling you what a mechanic, Ford mechanic said. And if changing that out doesn't work, then we're going to change the calipers. And if that doesn't work, Then we're going to go to the back. They said they looked at the back brakes, and the back brakes are fine. It's just the front brake. All I know is we're just going to do things one thing at a time. One, I can't check to see if the fluid is going. What's supposed to happen is, I know I read on it today, and Wookie and I talked about it the other night. And I can't see if the brake fluid is moving or not through the master cylinder because I'm pushing the brakes. Hang on a second. Well, I'm south of Dallas. Hello? Hello, everybody. Does that sound about? We're going to try one thing at a time. I got to get it fixed, though. Hi. Everybody got quiet. Ask Suri. Yeah, you know what happened last time I asked Suri? She told me I didn't have any friends. And no, I didn't eat them. Cool. Yeah, I'm not getting very much cooperation from Google either. Thought I'd change Google's voice. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Corsicana? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Corsicana? I can't hear him. Yes, she did instead of her. The old heifer. I'm praying that Alice's mechanical at least, I mean, that guy's mechanic may be an inspector and may can inspect the van and pass it, and then we can slowly get her pipes replaced. Yeah, well, I do know that About 45 miles. I just know that I want to get my brakes fixed. They said drive it around. You know how hard it is to put everything up to drive around when you're trying to fix everything? I mean, I'm sure I can take all the stuff off the shelves in the bedroom. That's no problem. I mean, I can do it, but dang. Drive it around and get the fluid going through there, and maybe it'll ungunk it or whatever. So why he didn't bring the mechanic over here instead of sitting over there and talking about it, I don't have the slightest idea. And Wookie, he done left us, I'm sure, because he's pissed. Poor guy. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We're going to replace those brakes one piece at a time. And I asked them, should we replace the calipers? And they said, well, no, they look all right. So we didn't replace the calipers. Then I saw how you get the cylinder out of the back wheel. I YouTubed it. And I thought, OMG, you got to take the whole axle off in order to get to that little bitty cylinder about that big. It's like, really? So yeah, I'm not a happy camper. And then Alice told me what she told me, and then Buck told me what he told me. Anyway, so how was everybody else's day? Buck, we know you should be in the hospital, but you're not because you're stubborn. Alice needs pipes. GC, how was your day today? Welcome back. I don't think Alice and Buck drink. And I had 3 margaritas earlier, so. What do you mean you had a Jerry Lewis moment? Did you trip? About 45 miles. Oh, a Jerry Lee Lewis, not a Jerry Lewis. Got a whole lot of shaking going on. Going to the casino, you're not going to win anything. Play the lottery, good luck on that. Filing bankruptcy, you know, they say that's a good thing because you can start over. I don't know. Oh, that's what that was. Real Time with Bill Maher is on. Wookie, why don't you call the guy who screwed it up to begin with? What'd he say? Did you leave a message? Okay. Okay, Wookie. I hope you get your problem fixed. I'd be blowing that guy's phone up. And good night. I'll pray for you. God, I smell must in here. It's got to be that air conditioner. Maybe you ought to send Buck an email and email it back and forth rather than. It's the papers they give away for free at restaurants and stuff like that. It's like a flea market paper for sale, cars, for rent, stuff like that. We got the penny saver down here. For sale, for rent, jobs. And I'm pretty sure if you look, you have the penny saver, one of those up there. Everybody's listening with bated ears. Not me. I don't know that I even want to know. Oh. Okay. Email it GC, email bucket, bucknaked at. Because when he said it's not ethical, I don't want it on my channel. It's legal, but bucknaked@gmail.com. Hang on, I got somebody from Louisiana. There is a Galleria, but I'm going to say that on your way back through, we can meet. Tomorrow is bad. Oh, Buck, you're a hot mess. Oh. Oh, fuck. You are a hot mess. Anyway, I'll remember when I see that in the paper. That's true. This is really bothering me. You may end up seeing me take my air conditioner apart. Oh, that was supposed to say thank you. This darn autocorrect. Supposed to say, oh, well, thank you, sweetie. A friend of mine that's in Louisiana. That's why I don't give people my phone numbers. He wants to take me out to lunch tomorrow, and I'm not going to go. Oh, just a friend that I've known for a while. He took me out to lunch about when I was at Nana's. He took me out one Sunday. We went to what the heck is the name of that place? Boomer Jack's. Sorry about that. A guy that wants to date me. That's who that is. As you can tell, he's pretty interested. Thank you. And no, I'm not going to go out with him and order 3 bottles of champagne because I don't like champagne. No. I'm not going because I would have to drive up to Dallas 45 miles. And that's not, I don't want to drive that far tomorrow. It's too freaking hot. He's driving a truck, so he can't really drive it down here because he's got to watch his miles. Okay, enjoy your movie. And I promise, next time you come through, we'll have lunch. Have. Okay, hot date next time he comes to town. If I'm still here. Hell, I might be in Georgia. I don't know what this is here lately. I must have an aura about me. And my ex got a hold. One of my exes got a hold of me yesterday. And this guy, anyway, it's all right. I'm fine just the way I am. Alone. Yeah, I get in trouble if I. Well, there was a full moon yesterday, I think. But the guy that got a hold of me yesterday is in England. It's like, what? No, I'm not flying to England. Anyway, so back to your dilemma. You know, you buy an older vehicle and problems are going to happen. Good Lord. Here, I know we will wake up sooner or later again. Oh, that guy is a hot. But when you buy a vehicle like that, if something is wrong with it and they know something is wrong with it, it should be disclosed. You know, like I think he knew the power steering was going out. I can replace that for you. That's not heavy. So, and he knew the muffler had holes because they already patched the son of a gun. But you don't want your money back. You just need help getting it fixed. You know, if you're going to sell a vehicle, you should ethically disclose all that's wrong with it. It's not like it costs all that much money, so you know something's going to be wrong. At least think of it this way: transmission's good, motor's good, it drives well, except for the muffler and the power steering. And the AC works, yeah. And I think my water is piling up in my AC and making it. I'm going to have to take it apart and see if it's funky. Or if it's this thing smelling musty. I didn't smell any must till this air conditioner went on. I need to get, GC, are you still with us? Who else is in here? Hello to everybody. I'm going to say that the water is. Are you leaving, GC? Dang it. Okay. You have a wonderful night. And we'll see you soon. I mean, I'm online. Thanks for stopping by again. Sleep well. We'll see you next time. Well, I've been using the overhead for the last month, and I hadn't smelled any must until I brought this thing in here. And there was mold on the front of it. And Rachel said that I should wipe it off with vinegar, and I just didn't do it. So I am going to say it's this. Unless it's the overhead, but I don't feel any water coming through. I don't even have the overhead on, and I can smell the must. So I think I'm going to end up having to clean the filter in vinegar and clean the inside real good. And I don't know, unless it's coming up from over there where I took the TV out, but I didn't smell that either. I'll take it apart tomorrow and see what, I'll take both of them apart. I'll be able to tell taking off the cover whether or not it's the overhead. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say it's this one because I can smell it. And if I stick my head up there, I can't smell that. And this is running. No, because we took that TV out and there's a big hole in there now and there's no water stain whatsoever. Because you can see right into the overhead. It's not leaking there at all. And I just stuck my head back behind the TV. And it has not smelled musty at all until I brought this air conditioner in here. So I'm going to wipe it down tomorrow with vinegar and see what happens. Well, you need to lay down and put your feet up. Swollen feet sometimes is a heart condition. So put your feet up above your heart. Well, you can put your feet up while you're sitting in your chair, can't you? Put it on the dinette or something on the other side. Put your damn feet up. I'm grandma now. And it's your furniture. You can do what you want. If you want to jump up and down on the bed, more power to you. Just don't fall. Comprende? I know I'm ready to move around. I know. Well, at least put your feet up so the swelling will go down a little bit. And when you go to bed, put your feet up too, above your heart. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to worry, I don't want to worry, I don't want to worry, and I'm not going to worry. I swear to God, I'm not going to worry. I hope I'm not going to worry. Anyway, I need to move around. I need to get this thing fixed and moving. Maybe go up by the Grand Canyon where it's cool. This sitting stagnant is driving me nuts. Alice is like, yep, me too. 3 of us need to just go. Here's a question for you, Alice. Not all counties check for what's it called? Emissions. You know anybody in one of those counties? Beat you to it, Buck. I don't think this county does emissions. I know Henderson County didn't do emissions. This is Navarro. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it says here, testing is required only in the following areas. Austin, Round Rock, Travis, Williamson, Houston, Galveston, Brazoria, Fort Bend, Galveston, Harris, Montgomery, Dallas, Fort Worth, Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, Johnson, Kaufman, Parker, Rockwall, Tarrant, and El Paso. So those counties that I just named are the only ones in the state that you need emissions tests. So Navarro County here, yeah, you should really register it in South Dakota. On Google, it says what counties in Texas do not require emissions testing. Then it says testing is required only in the following counties: Austin, Round Rock, Travis, Williamson, Houston, Galveston, Brazoria, Fort Bend, Galveston, Harris, Montgomery, Dallas, Fort Worth, Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, Johnson, Kaufman, Parker, Rockwall, and Tarrant County, and El Paso. The rest of the state does not require emissions testing. But tell her how to do that, because she can do that, and she doesn't even have to go to South Dakota. I'll be right back. Okay, but good night. Yeah, I saw that. But if you were up here, you wouldn't have to. Navarro County doesn't have emissions testing. They just have the safety inspection. Or you can register your vehicle in South Dakota. Get an address there, change your driver's license. You get an address that changes your residency to South Dakota. And you don't ever have to go there. Hi, Grammy. All right. Good to see you. Well, I think they got insurance companies up there that are cheaper than down here. I don't know. I know it can be done because Wanderlust Estates, he did that with his van. And I think Bob Wells did a live thing, or no, he taped what state of residency. I don't know. Yeah. Well, find out where Livingston, Texas is and use the escapees and go through them. Let me see where Livingston, Texas. Okay, Livingston, Texas is in Polk County. Hang on. Well, see what his mechanic says on Monday. And maybe he can give you a sticker and pass it and you can register it. I mean, I know places that do that. I just don't know the places that do that. You know what I mean? Did you read Kylie's Facebook thing? She said, whoop, women's baseball team just turned up to the bar I'm hanging at. Eye candy. Okay, well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I gotta change my driver's license to Rachel's address. Because it's not gonna be long in August. I've got to register this thing. And all my mail is going to her house. I told her, I said she should open a mail forwarding place. Then everybody can have their mail mailed to her. Then she can charge people for mailing mail. She looked at me like I was crazy. But I am just a little bit wacko. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, it's a good idea, but she won't do it. Excuse me. I got some club soda in my windpipe. Oh, now I gotta hunt down that. I hope nothing. You know what? It might be water leaking somewhere from my pipes. No, I think it's this air conditioner. Wow, that's driving me crazy. Hello, whoever joined us. Speak up. We have a good time if everybody talks. How are you feeling anyway, Alice? Right? I mean, it's when everybody talks is when we have a great time and everybody laughs and but see, we lost somebody. They got scared. Don't be scared. We don't bite. What is that? Never heard of it. Oh, okay. Instead of gabapentin. We lost another one. Please. Here comes. Please come on and talk to us. We'll talk about anything but religion and politics. And we don't badmouth other people. So we don't bite. Well, not very hard anyway. Okay, well, the gabapentin works for me for a little while, but I'm not taking so much that it makes me messed up. Not at all. But that's good. I'm glad it's helping. Holy mackerel. If I don't take them, then my feet are numb all day long. I'm going to do something on this RV tomorrow if I do it wrong. I don't care what it is. And I'm going to put out a couple more videos tomorrow. and maybe I'll take her for a ride. I know you're not a type, but you're the only one talking, and I appreciate it. I truly do. I know it's a pain in the butt for you. Somebody keeps popping in and out. Yeah, so there should be 3 of us, and it said 7, then it said 6, then it said 5, then it said 6, then it said 5, then it said 6. And now it's back to 5 again. So there's 2 extra people in here. And it's actually just showing you and I and no one else. Grammy, I know you're doing coffee. Are you still with us? Spies. Is it the Popo? Is it the feds? Last time we started talking about the feds listening in on us, everybody left. But it's just, if I look on participants, it just shows you and me in here. But it says 5 people. So I don't know. I just commented on Kylie's situation. Now it says 6. Hello, whoever just came in. Do not drink and drive. Well, that's the last of the club soda. Now I have to go to regular water. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so hello, whoever came in. That might have been Grammy Debbie. Nope. Not saying anybody's not showing up anybody unless they're not subscribers. I don't know. Let me check something. Well, she said she was going to make her coffee and then she'd be right back. Says, I got to run in and pour over my coffee, so I'll just listen for a while. Kylie's funny. She said, Mommy, I'm a little tipsy. And I said, do not drink and drive. She said, no driving, a lot of walking it off tonight, no dance floor. You're not boring. You're wonderful, Alice. I enjoy having you in here. It's if others don't want to talk, you know, that's fine. I just opened up YouTube on another page and it shows 6 people watching. So, hello, everybody. I'm Mummy from Mummy and Clyde. And we'd like to have a conversation with you if you just say hi. I know you like listening. Let's see, what can I talk about? Oh, my grandson's baseball team made 2nd place in the league and won 1st place in the tournament. And let's see, it's on Facebook. They're so cute. I don't know if you saw all the videos I posted of him doing baseball. And then, let's see. Went over to Rachel's today and stuck my feet in her redneck pool. And that kept me cool. And her husband made us some margaritas. Strawberry, and I didn't know it was strawberry till I was done with one, and I'm kind of allergic to strawberry, so I'm hoping it's artificial strawberry sweetener. Because I don't have any red wells yet, so it's probably artificial strawberry. Otherwise, I'd have red marks around my lips. Yeah, I drank about half of it, and I said, is it strawberry? Rachel said, yeah, it's strawberry. I said, uh-oh. She said, oh, crap, you're allergic. I said, yep, I am. And we put this air conditioner in yesterday, and it's like Lucy and Ethel. And she says, you know, you really ought to put that camera up whenever we do anything because it's always hilarious. I said, all right, from now on, I'll put it on a tripod and we'll just go with it. Because it was like one big especially the day we took down that TV. That was funny. I mean, you just don't know. I had to move this whole 40-inch TV out of the way in this little bunk area, and neither of us can lift, so we had a hard time lifting that TV to begin with. And she carried it for the most part because of my neck. Anyway, so see, we're losing people. Talking normal everyday talk. But from now on, we will put the I will just video us and not edit it. You will see what I mean about Lucy Ethel. And then I took this whole shoe thing down off my wall. I don't know if you ever saw it. I'm going to turn you around. Right on that wall right there was a shoe carrier. Went from almost from the ceiling to the floor. And almost knocked that over. I took that off, and when I did, I tore part of the, it's not laminate, but it's something that covers it. So I'm going to have to super glue it back, and then I'm going to get some paint and start painting this RV. That's all there is to it. I'm just going to, I think I'm going to do, I don't know what colors I'm going to do, but I don't like this wood color in here. Yeah, and it'll be freshened up a little bit too. I thought about getting that wallpaper that's textured, that you paint over. You know what I'm talking about? And just throw that up. No, you've never seen it. It's white wallpaper, and it's thicker than normal wallpaper. It's pre-pasted, and you put it up, and you can paint it. It's for covering up flaws on your walls. I thought about doing that, but I don't know. I'm just, they sell it at Walmart, and this Walmart here is the first Walmart I've ever seen it at. But a big roll of it's only $13, and it's a whole lot thicker than regular wallpaper. But then I thought, no, I'll just spackle it and do whatever and paint it and hang something up there that I don't run into. So I can put, like, Clyde's leash. I got it right here instead of in there now. I found a place for almost everything except for Clyde's leash. And tomorrow I've got to hunt down the smell, the musty smell. If it's my air conditioner up there, I will not try not to use it unless it's just the heat of the day. But I don't know, this one had mold on it, so I'm going to say that might be the smell. Oh, I hope it's not the other air conditioner, because I don't want to have to go without it. I don't want it to be leaking in. I know, but I'm feeling these, oh, wait a minute. Yep, that's where it's coming from. So I'll just clean it out with some vinegar tomorrow, and while it's off, and just clean it off every day a little bit, because I can feel the vents here are damp where they shouldn't be damp, because it's supposed to be taking the humidity out of the air. But down on the bottom is like paper or something. And I think that's Uh-oh. Go ahead and give them their treats. I'll be here. And if anybody else would like to talk, please join in. I would like your perspective on a few things, maybe. Oh, take the ponytail out. Hello. All our normal people are not, and it says 6 people watching, the only 2. Well, I guess the only 2 typing are me and Alice. Maybe that's all that's participating. It's not showing who's. Hello, whoever just came in. Join in on the conversation. Is Ginger the mean one? What do you do? Throw them at him or throw them on the floor? Or? Oh. So what's going to happen when you go into the? What's going to happen when you go into the van? Was she a rescue cat? You got her as a kitten. You need to start walking her on a leash. She'll probably just lay her butt down. Well, maybe she'll be better with this cage that I've got and her bed in there, and you can cover it up so she feels like she's in a little hut. Yeah, that's what you said. It's a shame you couldn't take them to PetSmart and try them on them. Yeah, you can put the cage in as a cubby hole, and they'll find it's real nice. And that'll, Clyde used to think that was his safe spot. Of course, he won't go in it now, but he gets all excited when he sees the cage. But he doesn't sleep in it. He thinks it's his. It was his safe spot as a puppy. But he won't go in it. So I packed it up. I said, well, you won't go in it. I'm not going to have it sit here take up room. He sleeps with me now. So, and he's housebroken, so he's back when he was a puppy. That's how I potty trained him. I crate trained him. But that was always whenever he was scared, he'd run in there and he'd cover up. And I never threw him in there because I was mad at him or anything. That was always his safe spot. When I was mad at him, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't let him go in there because that wasn't his punishment. I didn't want it to be his punishment. I wanted him to be safe. And that's what, he'd stick his nose out, look, and then he'd come out. So he never got punished by the cage, which some people, they get ticked off at their dog and punish them and put them in the cage. That's not what you do. A cage is supposed to be a safe spot. So they don't get scared. Now his safe spot is his bed. Hang on, his little butt is hanging out. Stay. Now see, I just uncovered him. And he thinks I was trying to cover your butt. As long as his head's covered up, he doesn't care. He's got his special blankie in here, and he's got a blankie in the bedroom. So, I don't know. We keep losing people and coming back. It says participation. So whoever's typing here is just me and you. But it's not showing anybody else, but it shows 6 people in here. That's odd. I wonder how Susie's training went with that new girl or new person last night. I hope it went well. And then my wasp spray. I've got to put a harness right next to the door. And then they'll be spread out all over the place. Now it says 4. It says 4 now. And 5 likes. So whoever was on here hit like and left. But didn't say anything. Because I think there was only 6. Somebody just hit. Did you just hit like, Alice? Okay. So now there's 6. Anyway, this shoots up to 20 feet. It's not as good as the other one, which shoots up to 25. But if somebody comes to the door that doesn't mean any good, then they're going to get a face full of wasp spray. Oh, hello, Chris. How are you? Okay, well, thank you. How you doing today? I was just thinking about your mom. Oh, I'm hot. But that's okay. One day I'll get the heck out of this state. And Buck, he was here. Wookie was here. Wookie is madder than who done it, man. Wow, he is ticked. And You made an awning. How did you make an awning? Did you make a film on it? Did you make a video? I want to buy an awning for this thing so bad. And I missed one. Some guy was selling about 15 of them for $300 a piece. Different sizes. I don't know why anybody would buy an RV and not put an awning on. But if there never was one on here. Okay, cool. That'll work. I'm going to put up one of those 10 by 10 awnings on the side of my RV because the sun seems to, well, it doesn't hit on this side, it hits on the other side, but I'm not putting an awning where I'm not sitting. And the guy's car next door is there. But maybe it'll keep the RV cooler in the afternoon before the shade hits. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that ought to help keep you cool. How's your air conditioner working out? Welcome back, Grammy. Well, that's great, Chris. I'm glad you're figuring it out. I'd like to see what it looks like. But it's probably something I couldn't rig up here. Are you going to use a tarp? Is that what you're using? Is it a tarp? A silver one? Ah, okay. That's a good idea, Chris. That way you'll both stay cool. And then you can put chairs out there and a little table and get one you can drive away from, Grammy, because that having to hook it up and down or whatever is going to be too much of a pain in the dupa. I wish they had an RV graveyard around here where I could find an awning to go on mine. Good night, Alice. Sleep well, honey. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, when I take my happy pills, I have no problem going to sleep. I didn't wake up till almost 11 o'clock this morning, and I went to bed early last night because everybody left early. So I just went to bed and slept for almost 11 hours. Don't make me start thinking about coffee now. Yeah, everybody left early yesterday, Grammy. And I mean everybody. Buck hasn't been feeling good at all. And Wookie, Wookie was mad, and Kylie was tired, and I finished about 10:30, quarter to 11 my time. And I was in bed by yeah, he had those reenactors last week, and he's got those concerts this weekend, and they start tomorrow. And he had a contractor come in and do something with the software for the concert, and the guy put it on a different IP address, and now Wookie can't get into the admin, and the guy won't answer his phone. So he's got to have everything done by 8 o'clock in the morning, and he can't do it because he can't get a hold of the guy to see how to undo what that guy did. So he's He's so upset he went to go lay down. And he said maybe he'll dream about how to fix it. Yeah, hippies this weekend, Chris. So he was not a happy camper. So he stayed on for about 10 minutes and he said, I gotta go. I gotta go have a few more beers and go to sleep. And maybe I'll dream about it. And I hope he does dream on how to fix it. Or I hope that guy answers his phone calls. And Buck is pretty sick. And let's see who else was in here. GC was in here for a while. And Kylie, she's out drinking. And so it's been one of those days. I am gonna start scheduling my chats in advance. Starting tomorrow, my live streams. That way people know ahead of time. And God, I was sweating today. You have to excuse my hair. I gotta take a shower tomorrow. So I will start scheduling. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got a life. So if I schedule it and come on and doesn't anybody show, not many show up, I'll just shut the live feed down. But, I mean, it's summer now. People are, during the winter, you get more people. During the summer, everybody's got a life. You know, they go, it's Friday night, you know, people are out drinking or, you know, I don't have a life, so this is my life. But you're right, everybody's got something going on. And whether it be good, bad, or otherwise. Buck let an infection in his tooth get so bad that it moved down to the sac around his heart. So they've got him on all sorts of antibiotics. No, I'm not beeping. It must be there. You got something burning? Go check the kitchen. Is it hardwired into your building? Because it might be. Where I used to live, they had all the alarms hardwired together. And if somebody else was cooking in the middle of the night, my alarm would go off. I got so pissed off. So if it's hardwired into the other people's, you know, into the building, then it's somebody else cooking and burned something probably. because I couldn't figure out. I was sleeping and mine went off and I damn near crapped my pants. One time the guy upstairs let his washer overflow, or his washer was leaking. It landed in my smoke detector. And I pulled the smoke detector out of the ceiling. It wouldn't go off because it was full of water. It was hardwired in, and I said, poof! And the wires were just hanging there. I'm ready to do that. It is wired in. Yeah, there's nothing you can do to. It's wired into the whole building. So if somebody else's alarm is going off, you're going to get it. Yeah, that's true too. Well, I'm going to say, Grammy, someone moved in that likes to cook in the middle of the night. Yeah, call the management tomorrow and let them know that your fire alarm keeps going off and you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there. Let them come in and check it out. Because if it's hardwired in, they'll have to change it out. Yeah, it's so yeah, call the office tomorrow. It needs to be replaced because if it's faulty and there is a fire and it doesn't go off, then you're really in trouble. There's such a thing. I don't care if the apartment's new or not. Things are faulty. Sometimes you have to replace them. Or somebody else in the apartment is cooking and their fire alarm went off and yours is hardwired into the building with everybody else's. Yep. I agree with you on that, Chris. You can buy something brand new and it not work and send it back. Or it worked for a little while and then breaks. That's why everybody has limited warranties. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. I sweat. I had a hat on today. I have hat hair. And I was sweating under the hat, but the hat was keeping the sun off me. It was, God, I gotta go get some water. Hang on. How was your mom's training yesterday, by the way, Chris? Yep, that's where it's coming from. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. Or maybe your mom's just hoping she's awesome because she wants to get off nights. Well, that's a good thing. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad she's awesome. Because we don't want anybody. Well, I mean, your mom doesn't need to be worried. Did she take notes on the assistant manager? I mean, if she's not ready to become manager, going to the class isn't going to hurt anything. She'll just have to write things down and take notes so she can remember. Well, you know, I mean, every class is different, but you've just got to, I mean, what's going to happen? Nothing. If you pay attention, which is hard to do in class at our age, but if you pay attention, you can pass the test. Else you got to take it sometime. Why are they making her take it now? I knew what you meant. Why are they making her take it now? Is there going to be an opening? okay? Not sure. Well, I mean, there's got to be a reason. Maybe she did so well in the other class, they think she needs to move on up. You know, sometimes doing well doesn't fare too well for you if you've got to do something else. But, you know, I have faith in her. I have faith that she can do anything, that long as she gets enough sleep and eats beforehand, and I think she'll do okay.
Okay.
Like I said, I have faith in your mother. Okay. Okay. I can't pronounce it like that. Anyway, but yeah, it's I have faith in your mom. I think she'll do a good job. Who is Tony Montana? It's a movie I haven't ever seen. Never mind. Well, she needs to look in the mirror and have confidence. And if she's not ready, they're not going to promote her to management right now. But, I mean, she'll do fine in the class. And all she has to do is, I don't know what to say except have faith. You and I both have faith in her. She just doesn't have faith in herself. She may not be ready for the manager's job, but they're getting her ready just in case, I'm sure. But having that class under her belt is a good thing, especially when she goes to Arizona. Ah, okay. Hmm. I was going to say that. You must be reading my mind. um, so I think that stinks. So you can't stake out at Allsup's. So where are you going to stake out at? Because that would be just too obvious. Okay. But they know where you work. So how are you going to? That would mean I would have to shoot up there real quick. Oh, we don't have to do this right away because Buck is sick. You know, Buck doesn't have anything to do with it. It would have to be, she would have to come here. Oh, gotta love it. Well, the funny thing is she knows your van too, so she would run to it. Hang on, I gotta go get my pills. Ow! I really do need to get this place organized. That's okay. Sometimes my phone does that too. Hang on a second. Hey, Swamp, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. You at work? Of course I'm at work. You haven't thrown anybody in the dumpster yet, have you? Okay, that's fantastic. Glad you got home without throwing anybody in there. Oh, I'm doing okay. Trying to tolerate this heat, which is real easy if you stay in a car or stay in the RV. Tomorrow I'm going to start the RV up and turn the air conditioning on and put some Freon in. Bye, Chris. We'll talk to you later. Yeah, no headache. Well, no, not today. Yesterday, all day. I mean, I think it has something to do with this surgery, but because I never had a headache until after the surgery. So we will see. Night, Chris. Sleep well. And we will talk to you tomorrow, maybe. Swamp, I told Chris I'm going to start scheduling my live chats. That way everybody knows I'm on or not on. If there's nothing scheduled, then I'm not going to be on. But if you got a bell to my channel, it'll tell you when I'm scheduled for a live chat. Because a lot of people miss the chats because they're, they don't know. Well, it's not like I'm not here every day, but if it's scheduled, then they know for sure and they can't say, you weren't. Huh. Well, that's odd. maybe something was going on with YouTube tonight, because Grammy hasn't been getting dinged either. When I think the only one who's been getting dinged is Buck. Hey, welcome back, Grammy. I'm surprised you haven't been. I've got to check my email now that I think about it, because since I hooked up to Google, hang on a second. So apparently it's not. Okay, that's good. Because it says this conversation is being sent to Mummy and Clyde. Do you have tonight off, Swamp? It's Friday night. I don't know. When I talk, I got this Google Home thing, and it's about to drive me crazy. Whoops, wait a minute until I figure out. Okay, I need to keep my hands off of it. And ever since I hooked up to that with my phone and I do something, it says, or if I send a message to somebody, if I'm texting mostly, it says, this was sent to Mummy and Clyde at gmail.com. And I just, wow, fantastic. But I just looked at my Gmail account and there's nothing there. Hell, up until a year ago, I was working 13, 14-hour days. So I truly understand. Well, it was 14. I'd get to work at 5 in the evening and not leave until 7 o'clock in the morning. So it was 14 hours. And then after. I know you are. I got a letter from the Social Security saying that I have retirement coming. From a company I worked for 6 years. A big whopping $148 a month. But you know what? That's gas money. or food money or whatever. $148 and wait, let me see. Oh my bad, $146 a month. It was $25 a year for all the years you worked there. They stopped that retirement plan because Rachel works there and are still employed through there. Yeah, food, or even just put it in sock money. Just keep it in an account and for an emergency fund. Sock it away each month. This thing here is supposed to. It is what it is, but I worked hard for that money, so I'm going to take every penny of it. If my kids were here, I'd spend time with my grandbabies, but they're in Georgia. So can't do that. There's only two things keeping me in a holding pattern. One is doctor's appointments. Well, three things. Two, well, I got doctor's appointments I gotta go to, and I've got um, brake problems. So until my brake problems are fixed, I can't do anything. And then I gotta buy a battery for my RV. So all that's got to be taken care of. That's why I'm at this park, to take care of business. I'm over here by Rachel, her husband and son-in-law. Yeah, we do the Facebook chat thing, video chat, and I get to see him on there. My daughter, for some reason, hasn't called me. I need to call her tomorrow and see what's up. I could take off tomorrow, but it wouldn't be very safe. Ooh, that hurt. Well, we were video calling every day. Oh, I just got a pain that shot through my ear. Probably healing up. You know, things when it heals, they hurt. And bone takes a while to heal. I would like to be in Las Vegas on the 9th. Let's see. I think that's next Saturday. I was the 16th of March. April. The 16th of April. Yeah, this scar isn't healing up too well. Down here it is. Up here, not so much. I think maybe because of the glasses. Well, yeah, they had to shave bone off my head and put it on my ear. The bone in my ear. They had to graft it on there. So I'm hoping it takes. And I don't know how they graft it on there. So, you know, it is what it is. Just had a shooting pain shoot through there, and that's never really happened before. But I had an earache today, and I don't know if it's because of the wind or what's going on, but I haven't had an earache. Yeah, I know, but I want it to be done now. Do I sound like a millennial? I want it done now. Heal. It doesn't work that way, I know. But that's just what I'd like is my neck surgery to be done, because that bothers me more than anything else. Is my neck. And I don't know if the tingling through my body is from I got pills. Yes, sir. I sleep okay. But if I don't take my pills, no, I don't sleep. I can be tired and falling asleep sitting here and go lay down in bed and I can't go to sleep. But they gave me Xanax, and you know, I've been taking it for a long time, but it still helps me sleep. As a matter of fact, I took them a while ago. Just yawning. But I used to be real tired before and then go to sleep and couldn't go to sleep. I mean, go lay down and couldn't go to sleep. With the pills combination I have now, the gabapentin for the nerve pain and the Xanax, it even helps me sleep more. I slept, like I said, I went to bed, had to been about 11:30 last night, and didn't wake up till almost 11. Maybe it was 12, and didn't wake up till almost 11 o'clock this morning. Yeah, well, sleep is the key to everything. By God, I slept almost 12 hours. But I can't. Damn it. Now, once I get started with that, I could never sleep before. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, hell, right after the surgery, I slept all the time. And I could lay out about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and not wake up till the next morning or midnight or so. So on the days that I missed my chats, which was only a few days, that's when I laid down and took a nap. Well, that's cool, Grammy. You seem to go to Walmart more than me, and I usually go once every couple of days because the refrigerator isn't very big. Oh crap, Rachel gave me some canned food. Oh, and I can have some beets. Dang. Well, I used to do that a lot, so I worked nights and I couldn't sleep at night. I had to sleep during the day. I'm going to go get a can of those beets. I'll be right back. Oh, crap. Hang on a second. Let you have some of this, but you won't like it. Okay, I'm back. Oh, you used to live in a van, Swamp? Hmm. Damn. Oh, yeah. I'd like to put some vinegar in here. And oh, crap, I can't get one out. Texas has got some nice rest areas you can sleep in. I love pickled beets. So what happened to your van, Swamp? You decided that you'd rather have a house? Sorry, these are good. Grammy, I can't remember from one day to the next. Well, they probably do that to keep people from camping there. So you move back by the river. What river? Well, Grammy, a lot of them have their trucks going and have their air conditioning going and stuff, so they don't hear much of anything. But now you got the hankering to be back in an RV or a van, don't you, Swamp? I don't know. Maybe you just get tired and you sleep. Oh, Lord, these are good. Maybe I was just craving pizza. Ah, okay. That's understandable. Damn. Those are better than a name brand. Oh, I needed that. Okay. Oh, my God. You have a good night's sleep, Grammy, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'm trying to be a minimalist. I'm trying to throw more things away. I got stuff in here that I'll never, ever put on my body again. I've been putting them in the Goodwill or throwing them away or whatever. Since I've been here, I thought, I don't need this. I don't even know why I have it. Boom, in the garbage. Or I've got a bag full of wires. This crap I will never use. Most of them are, oh, I forgot. But I won't need them. Why are they in there? They're just weighing down my RV. So I'll go through that bag. I'll go through that bag and, I mean, I got coaxial cable. I only need about 10 feet for my antenna. Other than that, I've got a 50-foot one. What the heck do I got it there for? So, I mean, I just get to the point where I did pack up a whole bunch of stuff and take it to my friend Rachel's, and they put it in their attic. And then that was winter clothes and coats and blankets and stuff like that. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blankets in here that I didn't put in the box. So But I told her I'll swing by in the fall, pick my winter clothes up, and drop my summer ones off. Yeah, I've got some shoes in there that I'm having a real hard time getting rid of. I sold most of them at a garage sale, but I still have some left. And what else do I have? Oh, I've got my winter boots. Well, then they're boots. But I've got to get rid of the ones with heels because I can't wear them anymore. So look, I cried at the rummage sale when they were buying my shoes. My daughter says, I'll take care of it, Mom. I said, please do, because I'm about ready to flip a Twinkie. And she said, you'll be okay. It's like, oh my God. The hardest thing I had to get rid of was my shoes, and I still got like 6 pair in there, and I had, I think it was something like 45 pair. That's including my boots, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of winter boots. Well, I don't get rid of old friends. That's why it was so hard. Some of them I never put on my feet, but they were so pretty. Because I bought them when I was sick and couldn't walk. And they got heels on them like that. Got a pair of boots in the trunk of my car that I keep looking at and feeling because they're so soft. And I think you'll never be able to wear these again because they're high heels. And I'm right. I got a pair of Aldos in there that I've only worn once. They cost me $125 on sale. But I expect they'll have to go. And I got a coat thing too, winter coats. I know, okay? So now you know what, I've got my winter coats in Rachel's. I've also got another suitcase full of coats under. I had every pair of shoes I had. I had one coat that would match 3 or 4 pairs of shoes. So I had them all, some of them hanging up in here, and I've got a suitcase still in the basement down there. And then I still got 4 coats here in the cab that I haven't done anything with yet. And my shoes, every time I open that cabinet, it makes me ill. So, I'm like, oh my God. So I know what you mean. And I got more tools than I know what to do with too. Some of them I don't, are duplicates, but when they got them on sale, they're not the expensive ones, but I want to get rid of all my hand tools that are plug-in and get the battery operated Ryobi, the whole set, put it in a box and put it in my basement of the RV. So they're all in one place. Right now I've got a jigsaw, about 3 drills and stuff. So yeah, I can understand about that. So, you know, you men can understand about the women and the shoes. If I told you you had to get rid of your tools, okay, go plug that booger in, and you have a wonderful night, and thanks for coming. And we'll see you next time. And I'm glad you had a night off, or partially. Sleep well. Nobody else, it says 3 people in here. Nobody else is talking, so I'm just going to shut down the stream. Have a blessed night.